Terrible day for the modern audience game devs. Good. I hope they all die. Not die. I hope their job dies and they become obsolete. I hope they live a nice, good life and they, enjoy time with their family and, live to very old, wise age. But as for their career, I hope it fucking plummets into the ground, into hell.
All of these game devs are losing their minds lately, and it's pretty hilarious. Dead by
It's
Daylight
Hero.
developer allegedly forcing employees to undergo Wheel of
Yeah.
Privilege DI training. Wheel of
The video's audio is a little bit low.
Privilege? I mean, seriously? That's got to be one of the lamest things I've ever heard. God
Video
of War
privilege.
director David Jaff blames YouTube grifters for killing Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Yeah, this is where you gotta stop. Stop saying YouTube grifters or grifters in general. It's just customers.
And compares transgenderism to being black.
You are lame. You are lame and you need to seek help. Stop it. Get some help.
Imagine being lectured about all that stuff from this dude. These are all by Fandom Pulse, by the way. They also wrote this. Avowed art
Yeah, they were
director
tapped.
wants supporters of Donald Trump to, quote-unquote, feel the sting of shame for the rest of their putrid
And he literally done that. He said that. He did say that. You egg.
lives. There's so much that confuses me with these people. Why are they always so mad? Why do they always have, like, no accountability? And also, why do they always
always
sound
furious.
so lame? Like, who talks like that? Oh, they're putrid lives. Oh, the wheel of
Nah, they're like, they got this complex in their head. They think they're like something. When really they're just piles of shit.
privilege. And then the kicker is that these dudes are, like, in their 40s or 50s or something like that. And
Single and
you
like
would think that they
undercover
would be
gays.
more mature, but somehow
Oh,
they're-
as well, I heard that thing he got like a sex tape or something. Got dropped Destiny. What the fuck? I think he's gay.
not. Let's start with this Wheel of Privilege one. Look at this. This is this
The wheel of privilege. Body size, mental health, neurodiversity, sexuality, ability, formal education, skin color, citizenship, gender, language, wealth, housing. These lot are sick.
seriously real, dude.
These lot are sick.
Unbelievable. Let's scroll up a bit. At Behavior, a large video game company in Montreal, Canada. Oh, yeah, headquarters of Sweet Baby Inc. and many other consultancy firms like them.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, classic.
A
Yeah.
lot of weird stuff going on
Them
in
lot.
Montreal, man. If you live there, you got my best wishes. And that's coming from someone who lives in California, so, like, I feel your pain, but yeah, continuing.
Is Montreal in Canada? I think it is, right? I'm very bad with the map. I think it is, though. I feel like it is. Let's just check. Quebec, yes, in Canada. Cool. That's it. That's all I wanted to know.
Made employees undergo DI training, which includes a Wheel of Privilege, teaching that black people.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it off stream. Yeah, I just saw it pop up. I saw it pop up like 3 minutes. I think you just posted it. It said 3 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. It was definitely under 10 minutes. I think. It was like 3 minutes. I'm pretty sure. As soon as I saw it, I just watched it. I was like, fire.
And fat people are oppressed. Okay, so in the center we've got power. In the outside we've got marginalized. Let's see some examples of this.
What's this? Robust, slim, property owner, rich, English. What does that say? Cisgender man. Citizen, white. Post-secondary education. Able-bodied, heterosexual. A nurture typical. Robust. Fuck off.
So if you were a cisgender man, privileged, cisgender woman, a bit less privileged, trans, intersex, non-binary, marginalized. No way. If you're slim, you have power. If you're average sized, you're like in the middle. And if you're large, you're marginalized.
Nah, what's this wheel of unfortunate? The wheel of unfortune.
Yeah, large people notoriously don't have any power in the world, right? There's no, like, large people who are powerful
Why?
people as well. Yeah,
Significant narrow divergence.
right? These people are nuts, dude. Whoever made this is a complete nutcase.
Yeah, see, this is how they view it. This is literally a reflection into these sort of people's minds. You see how they view things very psychotically, very extreme. These are the sickos.
They say adapted from James R. Vanderwoord, Web of Oppression, and Sylvia Duckworth. Wheel of power slash privilege.
The web of oppression, wheel of power and privilege. What is this? What is this?
You know what? You got to be extremely privileged to have the time to make some slop like this. We could
Yeah,
easily
what
spend the
is
entire
this?
video just laughing at that thing, but there's a lot of stuff I want to cover in this one. Keep in mind, though, that that's apparently being used by the developers of Dead by Daylight, that being Behavior Interactive, once again in their apparent diversity, equity, and inclusion. That
They called it the wheel of privilege. They gotta stop doing this, bro. They gotta stop doing this.
being DI training, which you can see here in the top left of the image. And so Fandom Pulse continues talking about that Duckworth person who was credited, saying, in a post to Instagram in August 2020, Duckworth explained the wheel. Oh, great, here we go.
Shit.
Wheels like this help us visualize what the term marginalization means. The further you are from power, the more marginalized and powerless you are.
You see, I swear to God, they always come with this, it's like patronizing. They come with this patronizing energy, bro. It's like they're teaching you something. It's as if you're so stupid that they gotta waste this energy to explain this to this stupid child. Like, that's the energy that they come with. Fuck off is the response that you will get.
Why would anyone want to listen to this person? Why would you want some like random weirdo to tell you, "Oh, you're so powerless, you're so marginalized, you need
Yeah.
our help"? So
Yeah.
apparently silly.
And they'll say some dumb shit like, "It was us, the white people, that put you in this place. I am so sorry for what my ancestors did. Please, please forgive me. Please. I beg. I hate white people, though I'm white myself." That's the sort of people that they are. They're fucking demented, man.
Sylvia, according to what seems to be her website,
Sick.
is an award-winning teacher from Toronto, Canada, with more than
Oh.
30 years teaching experience in the classroom. On her Instagram, it looks like she's made a number of what seems to be children's books. She's got smash hits like
Trans people exist in the future.
"Trans people exist in the future." What
Cringe.
does LGBTQIA+ stand for?
The 72 genders, apparently. Kids are fucked these days.
And talking about racism, then she's also
Talking about racism isn't racist. Well, of course it isn't. Stupid, but I fucking hate this shit. I fucking hate this shit. What does it say? Number of mass shootings in the United States between 82 and 2020 by shooters, race, or ethnicity. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? These people are actually so racist. These people are so racist, bro. See what they're talking, and they talk about racism. Racism is the first card they pull is a racist card, when really they are so racist. Look at the stuff that they focus on.
got posts like this.
It's crazy.
Who should we be most afraid of? Looks like she wants people to
Who should we be most afraid of, you fear-mongering piece of shit? Back off.
be terrified of white people or something. Well, you know what? She's actually doing a pretty good job of
So
making me terrified
dumb.
of her. Like, she seems like a terrible person to be around. Imagine you're like hanging out with her and she's just like, "Oh, that's privileged. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a microaggression."
Yeah, do you know what that history is, or the history of that? And it ends up being racism. Love, all I done was take a bite of an apple. I just took a bite of an apple. Oh, did you know? But bite of an apple originally came from... Shut the fuck up, Susan.
I could be non-stop with this person. But hey, I guess the Dead by Daylight devs would disagree. They must think this person is brilliant or something if they're
Yeah, of
using
course
her
they do.
teachings in their
Of
own
course
TI
they do.
training course.
They think she's
Now check
amazing.
out this one.
She's
About
10 out
art
of 10.
director wants supporters of Donald Trump to feel the sting of shame for the rest of their putrid lives.
For the rest of their putrid lives, for they are nothing but peasants and servants to me in my mind. That's how he thinks. You're gay.
Says this guy apparently. And Avowed is that game set to release in February 2025, action role-playing game by Obsidian Entertainment. In a post to Blue Sky ahead of the elections in the US, Matt Hansen reacted to a post from Thane Greenwood who wrote, "I also firmly believe that we need to crush these people's spirits into..." What?
Into blood and earth. I swear, these are the bad guys. These are literally textbook evil bad guys. This is them. This is how they go about doing it. This is how they do it.
Into blood and earth, not be nice to the immoral supporters of an aspirational gore-soaked director? Wait, this person's the...
Gore-soaked director. That's a bit extreme, isn't it? What happened to you?
The one who's talking about like crushing people into blood, and then they complain about gore. Did I read that correctly?
Yeah,
What a
it's
kicker.
strange.
Hansen replied to this writing, "They need to feel the sting of shame for the rest of their putrid lives, TBH." And that is me being nice.
Yeah.
It was also uncovered that he advocated for discrimination against white people in at least a
Yeah,
couple of
that's how it
posts
does
over
it.
the last half decade.
That's how they do it. They
Back
love
in
to do that.
2020, he
It's
wrote,
their favourite thing.
"Reminder to black artists out there who are looking for portfolio reviews or
Yeah,
job
we've seen
advice.
this, innit?
My DMs are
Multiple
open,
times.
and you will always have my priority. We got too many crusty white dudes in this field. Please let me help you replace me one day. I want to go back to living in the woods." We got like a max level
You're lame.
savior right here.
You're
More
such a
recently,
lame
March
guy.
2024, he responded to Elon Musk, who said, "It should not be acceptable for any company in the gaming industry to be racist and sexist against white guys." Hansen retorted, "Oh, Elon, you sweet summer child. This will only embolden me. You sad sack of shit." Why do you guys think there's so many of these out-of-touch people in the gaming industry? It's like non-stop lately. And that takes us back to another one. that
It's
being
literally,
David
it's the
Jaff,
modern
in the
audience.
headline.
These are just,
God
we're
of
doing
War
it for the
director
modern
David Jaff
audience.
blames YouTube
No one's watching, no
grifters
one's
for
doing
killing
this.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and compares transgenderism to being black.
Look at him.
In a video uploaded to his YouTube channel, which appears
Just
to
look
be a
at him.
clip from a live stream, Jaff answered a viewer question about the gaming community ruining the game.
When you say that the gaming community ruined this game's success, I mean, you know, I don't think that's entirely fair, but I think there is a lot of truth to it.
Hold on, let's just have a little look how much I'm playing it right now. Let's just, have a look. It just come out. It's dropping very fast. It's bad.
If you're EA, you've got to kind of prepare for the market winds that you're sailing into and all that. And so they should have been prepared to counter, and they weren't. Really, at this point, all that gaming community that you're talking about has done is they've made it so they've actually made games worse, which is what they say they're trying to not do. Because they have the charismatic grifters that make the videos that for whatever reason...
Charismatic grifters, he calls them. You see this? Loser terminology.
People respond to. People who haven't actually played this game will hate it just because they're sort of told to hate it.
That take is such cope. Oh my gosh. And I've also seen a lot of the Veilguard shills on Reddit, for example, basically using...
It's like they're all for reviews and they're all for Steam numbers. They're all for all of that, unless it's their own game. If it's their own game, they don't want no one to review it. They don't want no bad press on it. They don't want no Steam numbers. You're a loser. It's plain and simple.
the same sort of rhetoric. It's like they're incapable of accepting the fact that a lot of people don't like this game for a variety of reasons, and it's not because some random person on YouTube said...
No, of course, bro, it's not. But it's the fact that we're talking about people that can't take responsibility. They can't. It's always someone else's problem. They make a product. The product is shit. By mass appeal, most people are saying the product is shit. Just like Joker 2, most people are saying it's shit. I watched it. It's shit. It's shit. That's why we do reviews. This is why we have review systems. So people can save their money and go, no, it's shit. I'm not going to play that because I trust this reviewer. What's wrong with them? What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Said like, oh,
They can't take the responsibility. They make the product. The product is shit. It's not their fault. Of course it's not their fault for making a product that's shit. It's your fault for not liking their shit product. You don't understand. Don't you get it yet? Get the fuck out of here.
You have to dislike this game, and they're like, okay. For example, the game was already getting a ton of criticism before it was even released because the trailers that they were releasing, so many people, including a lot of Dragon Age fans, arguably even the majority of DA fans,
All purple. I
saying
can
they
just see
hated
purple.
what happened to the Canary, Many also dislike
them games. I don't know why it is, where it's like a purple filter.
Then you fast forward, and it turns out that tons
Fucking-
of people don't like the story. They don't like the way many of the characters were depicted.
Hmm.
They don't like the lack of options and how you're forced to be this like virtuous, good hero. And
Yeah,
while
it's
some
lame.
people liked,
And like from what I played, I didn't play it a lot. But from what I played, I realized that the dialogue options actually don't really matter. You can either be extremely gay, or you can be direct. There's no evil. The good is gay, and the evil is just being direct. It's not actually being evil.
the combat. A lot of people also didn't like that either. And these, of course, are just a few examples. David Jaff could even go on Steam and take a look at the reviews here, where they're
Yeah.
aggregated, taking a look at the negative reviews if he really thinks people just don't like it because of YouTube grifters. I mean, look at
Yeah.
this, man. These people got pretty good amount of hours played, 94 hours, 25 hours, 62 hours. And there's like very nuanced takes here with tons of information on why these people disliked it. So yeah,
Yeah.
let me know what you think about this David Jaff person, director of
Nah,
God of War,
he needs
Twisted
to take
Metal,
a sit
the
down.
Avowed situation with that art director Matt Hansen.
Sit down, Matt.
And of
Sit-
course,
have a
also at
rest.
the beginning, that situation with the
Go
Dead
for
by
lunch or
Daylight
something.
devs
Go
using
for
that
lunch.
whole Wheel of Privilege thing. I'll leave it there. Hope
The
you
Wheel
enjoyed
of
my
Privilege
coverage,
is the
and
most
if
silliest
you
thing.
did,
That's
consider
so silly.
liking and or subscribing. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.
Ciao,
these
ciao. That was a great one, though. He's been doing good. He's always been good, though. Really, it's good. Good bit of content. But these people, they're allergic to taking responsibility. They refuse to take responsibility. It's your fault you don't like their game. It's as simple as that in their mind. They make a shit product. And then they blame you for not liking it. Oh, man.